Hi everybody and welcome to Liga 5C. We are going to be following the English chess players. I'm joined by Grandmaster Danny Gormally, or I've called him the Gormalizer, who is going to help with commentating the games. I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, here we go. So who have we got playing today? Let's see the English chess players. Oh, we have a nice team here. We have the Knight of Spring. By the way, I don't know who all these players are. I know their names, kind of sort of what they play on lichess. But I do know, and you'll know, Danny, also that Atomrod is Grandmaster Keith Arkle. So we'll maybe start with his game. We've got GRL 77. Vlace HD is Douglas Vlace-Howden. We've got Henny Penny, My Chess 51, KH Swampy, Nigel Towers, who is the organizer of the English chess players. We've got Crow Chess, Ocelot, Yekyor 8888, English Chess, and ST33. So should we start with Keith?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this, Natasha. Yeah, hi.
Cool. Well, Danny, it seems that Keith has berserked for this game.
I think he's too old to berserk. He shouldn't be berserk.
No, because he never did, and then we sort of encouraged him to, and now he berserks.
He might not having a heart attack or something. Like if he's like berserk.
Oh, I hope he doesn't.
I think actually it's like an addictive thing. It's like an adrenaline rush. You know, I really got annoyed actually. Isn't that allowing a bishop?
No, lost his bishop. No, okay. No, because there would be a bishop h7 in the middle.
Yeah. Actually, knight g5 has to be played because otherwise, if you go hg, you have. Now he's wondering whether he should throw in takes. Yeah, takes is probably correct. Now you have to go knight takes maybe. I think.
Oh,
knight e5. No, actually, he's still defending. Knight e5 is still a good move, Natasha.
Yeah.
But yeah, g5's good. Now, if I was black, I'd play something like rook f4. I don't go for an endgame against Keith. That's always a bad idea.
That's true. But Keith only has 45 seconds left.
I think he's looking very dodgy here.
Does rather.
I was going to call you Zoe because I'm so used to streaming.
Yeah.
Doesn't this almost blunder a rook? Isn't there a rook f1 and a queen e2? He has got knight d2, but that looks very, very suspicious. Well, or that move, that's also not bad. Maybe he's got queen d2 now. This is looking very precarious. Like there was a knight c4, there was a rook f2, and then maybe a knight c4. Yeah,
king e3 out the way.
His time situation here, Natasha. Unless he mates his opponent, he's probably going to lose.
It's true. He can't go for his usual endgames here.
Queen f5, maybe.
No. Queen f5.
Queen f7's okay. Yeah, but he's allowed maybe queen f2. Just get the queens off. You're not going to get mated, and then you're probably going to. Queen f4's also okay.
Queen takes.
Yeah, well now he's got the endgame. I'm not sure he's got the time. Like rook f2 and
24 seconds. It's not long.
I don't like chopping rooks there. You know, when you got like such a big time edge, he's going to be able to whip all these moves out really, really quickly. I think you got to keep as many pieces on as possible when you got that big time edge.
He might do it, you know, Danny. He might.
No, I don't.
Playing very fast.
I think White's going to win now. I think this is a.
Because he could just now go knight c8, couldn't he? And then he at least draws.
No. I mean, Keith's definitely going to win this one now. Yeah, he's got enough time. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's not called Atomrod. Atoms are very fast. You know.
True.
As you well know, Natasha, this isn't good enough by.
He's going to do it. Amazing finish by Keith. Just go for the end game.
Very disappointing. I mean, sorry, brilliant that Keith won. Yeah. You know, like English grandmasters are very competitive with one another.
That is true. Do you like it when Keith wins?
No, I hate it.
Do you? You hate it?
I hate it when my friends win. There's a good thing I think it was by someone like Gore Vidal. And he said,
I think it was
hang on, I need to.
Someone like Gore Vidal.
Yeah, he said something like,
"Hi, Ocelot.
I die inside. Hi, Ocelot. How you doing? Every time one of my friends succeed, I die a little bit inside."
Oh. All right. Shall we see? Ravi Drew. Fantastic. Thank you, My Chess, for the update. So that does that mean we won the match? Did David draw? I didn't see the end.
Yeah, it was 2.5, 1.5. Yeah, I mean, Ravi was completely lost, but his opponent made a very, very strange decision to give up the exchange in the end game.
Oh.
So Ravi blundered in the middle game.
I saw the blunder. Yeah. I didn't think he had any chance to hold that game.
Well, the thing is, Natasha, maybe that's part of the reason, because Ravi does play very well of late. But maybe that's part of the reason why he's only 2,500 rating rather than 2,600, 2,700.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, probably people like Adams, they don't make those kind of blunders, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's always a reason why somebody is a rating that they are. But
Yeah.
Ravi's done very well. I mean, he's
gained a stack, hasn't he? Because he was like 24, 25. What was he? 24, 40 or something before.
Very well of late. He's really like jumped. Like his level has jumped.
Yeah.
So I think
because he wrote a book as well, didn't he? I think that maybe that helped. Yeah.
I didn't realise. What was it about? Was it about chess?
Yeah, chess.
It was about chess. What really helped? Maybe it was about something else. Maybe it was about gambling. You know, like.
No. But maybe that helps.
Bishop takes f6 and take on d5. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you look at that European Team Championship, he's one of the few success stories, because I don't think the rest of the team have played particularly well. You know, like, I mean, to be fair, David had a good hold today. Luke had a good hold. So they'll be quite happy. Gawain won.
David must be really tired after it, because he's been playing.
Exactly. Yeah. It's hard. These guys, they're not machines. You keep expecting them to play like the same level every game. They don't. You know, you're going to get tired. You're going to fatigue. You're not all Magnus Carlsen, like, you know, superhuman. So even he gets tired and makes mistakes.
Now, is there a rook e4 here?
Yeah, rook e4. That's a good spot. Yeah, that just looks like game over, right? Is that Douglas?
This is Douglas. Douglas is playing black here.
Okay, good luck to Douglas.
Good luck.
He's losing. This is shocking.
Yeah, no, he's losing.
Just rook back if you want. If nothing else, you could just go rook back and say, look, I've got an extra piece. I've got the same position. That's what he's done. He said, I've got an extra piece. Yeah.
This is going to win for white. Okay, shall we switch? We'll switch games.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go back. Right, English chess players still in the lead. So let's see the Knight of Spring. Knight of Spring is playing against IM Purcell Baumer.
Right, our Knight of Spring. I'm trying to work out who Knight of Spring is.
I should know who Knight of Spring is.
Let me look him up. I'm going to stalk him.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, stalk him. Tell me who it is.
The Knight of Spring, and I'll tell you who it is. You know, my stalking skills are. Here we are. The Knight. Oh, here we go. Knight of Spring.
Yeah.
Have been top 107 categories: classical, crazy house, blah blah blah. Sounds a bit of a bragger. Don't like braggers.
Knight of Spring's nice though. Knight of Spring's nice.
Maybe all the bragging. Maybe it's Keith's second account, because he seems to brag.
Oh, well, he's on a streak.
Maybe he's playing 2 accounts at the same time. No, I don't know who it is actually. I mean, I think it's a younger player. Actually, it's a younger player, because generally, he's attached to a lot of different.
Yeah, plays a lot.
Groups, and he's Watford Chess Club. So maybe he's from like the Watford at Stretford. So presumably somewhere from London, but we don't know exactly who that is, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I should though, but I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, Yek Yor 8888. I don't know who that is either. I'm just going to try and Yi Kuo.
Yek Yao 8888. That sounds like Chinese kind of 888. It's like a lucky 8 is a lucky number in China, I think.
Oh, well deduced.
Yeah, something like that. So I think probably
it doesn't look like he's being very lucky in this game.
Probably not. No, I mean, rook g4 is a threat now. But actually, it's interesting. After rook g4, king h8, bishop g7, you can't necessarily make any progress. So just go back.
That's true. There's no particular discovered attack.
There's no particular discovery, but you could go rook g4 to g7. So you don't want to take on g4 if he goes rook g4. Maybe a move like rook e5 is possible. Black should just basically just say, look.
Oh, now rook.
Now queen g4.
Queen g4. But the knight does cover the.
There's still no way through. Maybe I would try rook g4 to rook g7. It's obviously winning. You're a piece up. You've got an attack. Yeah. He's gone queen g4. I think after king h8, I would then even just play some sly move like bishop. No, what?
Ooh, that doesn't help. You can take that.
Take it. Come on. That wasn't a very high quality finish. Boo.
Boo. Okay.
Maybe we should boo everybody who plays badly. Just like
okay.
It's like this golf tournament where you get all these drunk people. It's called the you know, I'm like obsessed with golf and all this kind of nonsense.
Oh yeah, you do all the betting.
Yeah. And there's a golf tournament called the Waste Management Open in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
And it's played just before the Super Bowl. And you get like thousands of fans. You get huge amphitheater on one of the last holes, which is like the 16th or something. And you get, which is par 3, you get a huge crowd. And basically, if players play a bad shot, they get booed. So maybe we should start doing that. If people play that would make chess tournaments more entertaining. You know, if somebody played a bad move, spectators could start booing them. Do you know what I mean?
Well, what they do, like, what I've noticed is if I play a bad move, my opponents, they often go, like, they do this cough. They go, and that's what they do if you do a bad move. And I didn't realize it for a long time, but I finally realized what that cough means. And you go, and it means you've played a bad move. They all do it. It's like, I don't know.
Exactly. Normally they cough when they've got a bad position. I find they normally cough. It's like there are certain tells you can get on people if you like follow poker.
Because you're a poker player, aren't you, Danny? You can tell.
I mean, I used to play the poker a lot. I was trying to get back into it lately, but I mean, I haven't played for many years, and it's an addictive game. Actually, I've got a very addictive personality. I'm addicted to everything. I'm addicted to drink and betting and the internet and Twitter and Twitch and everything. I'm chess. I'm addicted to everything. You know, like addicted to addiction. So this position, this looks better for white to me. Natasha, maybe knight c5 is a move. Queen h5 is also appealing. Queen h5 maybe to prevent, because black wants to go queen h4, and then after g3 you'd have like a guaranteed bishop g3. Maybe queen h5 prevents that.
Yeah.
Queen e2. Now I would go queen h, but queen h4 he's actually got g3 is a good move. So actually maybe queen e2 is also. Boris Spassky always used to say, queen on e2. Now if you go rook e8, I can play some move like hitting the f7 pawn. So rook e8 would be a natural play, but now queen h5 does hit the f7 pawn, but you have g6. So rook e8 anyway, I would try probably. Or queen c7, maybe hitting.
Queen c7 and put the other rook on e8 maybe. Queen h4.
Now g3, no. G3 is an annoying move. I don't like queen h4 so much now. G3 is a good move.
What about taking on g3?
But then I take. You're not going to get enough material. Just got queen g2 at the end.
Yeah.
So g3, you have to go queen e7. Wow, I don't know. I don't like this, but maybe it's okay. Maybe you can just take on g4 and go knight c5, hitting b7.
Yeah.
I feel like white's better in this end game. Yeah, now take on knight c5 or rook e1, some kind of move like rook e1, hitting the bishop on e5. Knight c5 I would definitely be tempted with. But then you got rook b8, and then if knight b7, rook b7, bishop c6 take on b2. So it's still not that clear. Bishop f6.
Yeah.
f6 is a move.
Oh, that's quite nice. Building a bit of a wall across the middle.
Yeah. He's gone for f6.
Because now knight c5 is nothing much, is it?
I didn't like taking on b5 so early.
Yeah.
Natasha, because I didn't feel like that knight was really going anywhere because the b4 square was covered. I feel like white should have built up first. Yeah, maybe this is still okay if d4 turns out to be weak. I'm not sure. Yeah, white's got a better structure because if you go rook b8, you can just go b3. And knight d3 is actually coming. Maybe bishop f5 is a move. Bishop f5. I feel that's artificial. Now maybe rook e1 or something. Rook fe1. Just hit the bishop. White's better now, I feel. Because you don't mind the double pawns, because if black takes on e5, rook f2 is also okay. Maybe d3 now. No,
d3, I was just looking at that, yeah, to try and go.
Bishop e5, bishop e5, and then take the pawn. Yeah. It's funny how our minds work similar. We're both superficial tricksters.
Yeah, tricks. Just go for tricks.
Bishop f5 doesn't work now because you can take on e5 and f5 taking. Yeah, this is unpleasant for black. It's got worse structure. Maybe rook c8, intending c5, but then he goes rook e1, puts more pressure on. Eventually, you might have to take on f4, which is really unpleasant. So white's playing a good game. This is a really good game.
White's playing a good positional game here, yeah.
I think white's going to win. I think white's going to cause an upset. Now rook e1. Just play it instantly. You shouldn't be thinking. You're wasting time that you need later on. Just go rook e1 instantly.
Then you might want, and then black could take on f4 maybe.
Yeah, but then just rook f4 or rook e8 even.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, it should be better for white, but he's taking too much time. He has gone rook e1, but he's spent 15 seconds to play a move that he should have played instantly.
Yeah, they're okay because they got an increment. So.
Right. Okay.
But now rook e2.
Rook e2.
Oh, you can just go rook f2.
Rook f2. Rook f2 is still okay for white.
Yeah.
But the king's in a bit of a box. Yeah, you're right. Rook e2 is a good try. I think you probably have to go rook f2. Yeah, you should go rook f2 now. But then you can just go back with a rook. Probably black is actually fine.
Black's better than softening, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like you can't get the king out.
Objectively, it's a draw, but oh no, don't like. Why is he taking rooks?
No, he should. I think he should not.
That's shocking. It's really king e2 now. King e2. White's better because of the structure.
Actually, black's a pawn up.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's still worse. He's still worse. Pawn structure. No, okay. I'm not very good at counting pawns, Natasha. I don't. That's
the tricky bit.
I don't stoop so low as to count my pawns. You know, that's for the lower class players. King e6 now. Yeah, no, black is better. It's true. Yeah, he'd probably win because he's higher rated and he's got more time.
Yeah.
King d5, bishop e4 is. Yeah, he also
controls. Oh, he wants to swap the knight, doesn't he?
Effectively, it's now king and pawn endgame. Because you can. Yeah, this is king d5. He's not played this very well at all as white. So we should start booing him now. Boo.
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 Do you play golf as well as watch it, Danny?
I don't actually. Well, not much anyway. I played actually a few games at the British Championships with people like Keith.
Oh, lovely.
And Mark Hebden.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And you know, people like that, the Ledgers, you know.
Yeah.
Lawrence Trent I played Adam Taylor. I've even played Peter Wells. He won't remember this, but I played Peter Wells once at the British Chess Championships in Torquay.
Oh, wow.
At golf.
Yeah.
And I shot 18 under. I think he shot 40 over. No, I don't know. I'm not very good at golf. I'm not one of these people who I just make it up as I go along. It's a little bit like my chess, really. You know.
Right, we've got Fryanator here who is doing this must be a perk, and he's doing like h4. Is this a 150 attack or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Let's just see what it was.
Yeah, this looks like a really good position for
and it's a Sicilian.
Yeah, so what was the Sicilian? Sorry, can you go back?
Let's do it from there. Well, let's whiz through.
Yeah. Oh, he's just played the dragon, right? Yeah. So this is what Bobby Fischer was warning about back in the 1960s, that White's attack was just too obvious, like h4. And of course,
he's going for it, White.
Yeah, I feel like this is a really nice position for White, but maybe f4 is a move with the idea of f5, and then you get the g5 to go for the queen. I would play f4 or like automatic move.
Yeah, break it all open.
I don't know if has he got. Maybe after f4 you have to go king f7. But it looks super suspicious. You don't have to go f4. I mean, you could play other moves. Maybe even...
He's done it.
King f7 maybe now.
Yeah. And then would you go f5 straight away after that?
Well, now I feel like f5. Yeah, maybe. Maybe f5, bishop f7. Maybe the attack isn't as good as you think. Like bishop f7 now is a good move. Yeah, because now black's threatening b4 and take on e4. So it's not actually... Yeah, now b4 though. This is b4 take on e4. It's actually not that clear. Maybe it's good for black.
b4, he's done.
Knight d5, knight e4.
Because you can't throw in g5 because they just take on c3.
Well, I don't think this is going anywhere. Just bishop g6. Yeah, I feel like white's misplayed this somehow. Now it's okay for black.
Take on e4.
Take on e4 with either piece is fine, but knight e4 looks the most natural. Of course, you're only like 1 or 2 moves away from getting mate as black, but maybe after knight e4, bishop c4 is a move. The idea of knight d2, knight f6 mate.
Oh, that's very nice.
Maybe even here, bishop c4 is a move.
That's very nice.
But then he's got like e6, so it doesn't. It gets very interesting. Then, like,
yeah.
Then queen g5 is possible. King f7. I would try bishop c4 just for the laughs. You know, you only live once.
Yeah, you got to do that.
You know what I mean? Like, whether he sees the idea, I don't know. Yeah, bishop c4, give it a punt. Okay, king f7. Now bishop c4
now
is
bishop
automatic.
c4, yeah. Well, crowd wants bishop c4. Bishop d3.
Knight e5 a move. Knight e5 threatens knight f3 check.
Ooh.
Looking a bit suspicious. If he finds knight e5, I think black will win the game, but maybe he won't find knight e5. He's found it. Wow. The castles now, maybe
castle's long probably for
you have the castle, but then you can throw in either knight d3 or take on d5. You have bishop g6. You probably get the piece back. But it looks very suspicious for white now. Black is fairly solid, not getting mated, and so knight d3 looks for now you have to take on g6. Only move, I think. And then, I feel like they're blundering a lot of these guys. Like HG rook d5. Yeah, I don't think, but HG rook d5. You have e6, so you get the queens off. Wow, now he's allowed queen d5, which I'm kind of shocked at as well. Yeah, this feels like a blunderfest. This game, the sort of game that would on chessbomb would get like every move would be a red move.
Oh yeah.
So there'll be a lot of booing going on, a lot of booing. Knight c5 now. Yeah, white has control now, so I feel like black's missed the moment. I feel like black has maybe he's still doing well because his pawn's coming through e3.
Yeah, e3, just keep pushing that forward.
Ignore everything. Now you could even go rook d8 because if you take on d8 twice and take on e3, I have a bishop d4. But then rook d3 because of the pin. Knight e5, rook d1. So he's just gone for a much better move than what I suggested. Rook d7.
I guess you could block it off. Oh, he's just taken that. How does that work?
Okay, I missed it. That was even possible. Yeah.
I still don't see it.
Yeah,
oh, bishop back with bishop capture.
Bishop is coming back.
Indeed.
Yeah. This is actually good for white now. But I don't know why he didn't just take on a6, just grab another pawn.
True.
But then there was a rook e1. King d2 hit the rook. Now you have to take on e7, only move. You have to take back. Probably take back with a
knight.
Yeah, wow, this is unpleasant now. Oh no, hang on.
It's a fork.
Hang on, it's a fork. Oh no, this is quite wrong here. This is careless.
Yeah. Can we go knight d7 take?
No, it's taken with check though.
Doesn't work at all.
It takes you have to get the piece, like play rook e6. But after bishop c5, black is winning. Yeah, black's going to win this one. And he's short of time. That's check. Take knight d5. Rook e4 is good. Just win the g4 pawn. Simple win for black. Black's played quite a good game, you know. apart from one or two slightly dodgy moves. I thought it was interesting to go for that bishop c4 with a discovered mate threat, you know?
Yeah.
Take on c3, take on g4. This should be an easy technical win. Why not take the pawn? That's bizarre.
You should.
That's just really, really weird.
Now he's allowed a fall. Well, Danny, we need to boo this one. Although we cheer for Friarnator. All right, well done, Friarnator. I'm going to assume he wins this now.
Oh, that's just shocking. I just can't. I'm gonna go, Natasha. This is too bad.
That's too much.
It's too bad.
All right. What about Wood Pusher? Is he playing? Not yet. Do we see my chess? Let's see my chess. My chess against IM McFed.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah.
My chess doesn't have a lot of time left. They do get increments, but still. Oh, and he doesn't have a lot of queens either. I think.
Hang on. So White is. Oh yeah. This isn't looking good. Yeah, I think White's going to win this one. Who's IM McFed?
I don't actually know. So our guy's my chess, McFed from Germany.
Right. I assume it's Michael.
Michael Fedorovsky.
Oh yeah. I've actually heard of the name. I think he's about either 2,500 or 2,400 or something like that.
2422 it says in his profile.
Bishop d4. No, Bishop d4, Rook c6. Yeah, this is busted for black. He's going to win this one.
Yeah, and my chess just made a move in time.
Queen e4. Brett May.
Oh yes.
That's what he's done. G6, queen back, maybe queen back to f4. Or even h5, actually. Yeah, queen back. Yeah, h5's coming. Just go h5. Open up the king. If g5, then maybe.
If g5, queen e4 again.
Wow, this is anything wins here, Natasha. This is really, really bad. I would try at some point. I would try h5 and then try and weaken these lights.
Oh,
has he still got increment?
Yeah.
You've got a chance here as black. You know, if you play king f8 I don't like, because now you can go queen h8 and queen takes h6. But then d3, I mean this is rook d6 maybe is probably winning. But no, hang on, no, it's not so clear, is it? Because maybe rook d6 is the move. Rook d6, but then d2.
Oh, nice. Nice.
White's really made a mess of this. This is not very impressive.
But I suppose rook d6, d2, rook takes d8, bishop takes queen d6.
Yeah, so rook d6. I mean, he's still got a chance to bury this. Go rook d6. Just sit on. Sometimes in chess, Natasha, you just have to sit on your opponent, which when you're as big as I am these days, is actually quite a good strategy.
Yeah.
So maybe queen c3. Yeah, now this should be an easy win. The two pawns are going to be enough. Like just stop. You can win this in your sleep, really. Even let the h4 pawn go if you wanted. You know, bishop takes queen d4 and then win another pawn. Queen d4 is good.
Oh yeah.
7. If he goes bishop e7, take on b4, you got queen b8 at the end.
Oh, h4, bishop. Over. Yeah. All righty. Let's check in on Keith.
Yeah, let's look at Keith's game. We love Keith. We Keith.
Do. We're big Keith fans. So, although you're not cheering for him, Keith against Purcell Belmer.
I'm really cheering for Purcell, but anyone but my friends. You know, I don't have any friends, but if I did have any friends, I would cheer against them heavily. So,
you must have played Keith quite a lot of times, Danny.
Nothing like as much as he's played
Hebs.
Oh yeah. I played Hebden more than Keith actually.
Have you?
Keith, I did actually beat him once in a tournament in Wally Quimble. It was the first time we really. No, hang on. The first time we played actually was in a tournament in. It was actually the old London Chess and Bridge Centre in Euston. I don't know if you remember that.
Hi, Southern Chris. Chess and Bridge.
Yeah, it was in Euston. It was near Warren Street.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I do. I know that. Yeah.
And Chris Dunwich was running a tournament. It's actually the first FIDE rated tournament I played, and Keith got like 8 out of 9. And it was some sort of. I tried to play Torre attack, try and play for a draw because I was like in awe of this great Keith Arkle guy, right?
Yeah.
Almost like the opposite of now. No, but he outplayed me positionally, and I was worse. And then in some position, I blundered a rook, and then I beat him in 1997. I improved a lot by then. But then obviously a lot of battles where he was a lot better. He's very good positionally. He's very good strategically. And a lot of times I was really, really struggling to hold him. And I managed to draw a few and where I was worse. And he did crush me once. I played a dodgy opening in this tournament in York. So yeah, you remember these games a lot, like because you against people you consider like your rivals and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're the big games.
And he's always a good test, Keith. When you play him, he's always a tough game.
Yeah.
Because certain part of chess he does very, very well. He could have gone to a much higher level, I think, if he'd probably had the personality to work that little bit harder on his openings. Because his probably his weakness is he's getting suspicious openings all the time. But this looks good for white. But yeah, this doesn't look very good for Keith. Pawn on c5 is crushing position advantage. Maybe he's only tries to go knight f6 to d5, right? This is what he'll try. So white is playing against that. So knight d5 now. Bishop d4 I would try, and then if f6, then f4. Oh, you don't have to go bishop d4. And he's taken. That's a really ruthless move. Now maybe just go. Yeah, but now f6 and bring the king to e6. I'm not sure he's sure I like this technique. This is like this technique of the guy who played Ravi Haria. Although it's a better version for white. I don't really see why you had to give up the exchange.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually got a little bit. Pawns are blockaded. Yeah, it's not very good technique by white at all. This has gone all wrong. But you can't go rook on c6 to a6 because of the c6 check. So he's in a little bit of a bind because if he moves a rook back to prepare that idea, so if he goes rook a8, he's allowing a rook b7. So now white can improve his king, go king f3 to e4 to d5. All that. King f3 now. Yeah, maybe he'll go f5 to try and stop that idea. He'll be thinking about f5 now. I think he should try f5.
Yeah.
Because if the king gets to d5, it's like bad news or take. Okay, yeah, that's also not bad. But now rook b8 you can't play because a3 is hanging, right? So it's not so easy for white.
Okay, now check.
Yeah, now check. King back to d3 probably. Yeah,
because if you put your bishop on d4, you can just take on the c pawn.
I don't like king f3. I don't understand that move. It's really white has made it. But rook b7 to e7 is possible. So I was saying earlier, Natasha, you shouldn't have sacked the exchange.
No.
There's no strange decision to sack the exchange. You didn't need to do that. Rook a7. Rook a7 maybe you can take and go c6, but then rook a3, maybe the pawns are stopping. So rook a7, d7 is also possible. And that might be...
Yeah. Rook a7, d7, yeah. That.
If you take an a3, I'm presuming rook e7 and d7 is strong. So I think, again, black... Yeah, so rook a7, you go d7, king e7, and maybe then take on a7, c6. But then you can still take on a3, king e4, maybe that might be defending them. Rook, I don't know. Yeah, it looks suspicious, but it might just be holding. I think he has to try rook a7. So rook a8. And now rook e7 should be winning.
There was this crazy game in the British. I don't know if you saw it. It was Keith against Hebs. And it was a rook and pawn ending. And Keith had to put this rook back to a7. It was like just checking distance and stuff, but he had to put his rook to a7 to draw, and a8 was a win. But it was just really
actually he's gone wrong. He's gone wrong. I misassessed it. Yeah, it was actually rook e7 wasn't winning. So it was a clever defense by Keith. Now he's fine again. F5.
He's completely fine, isn't he?
You know what I call him? You know what my nickname for him?
What's your nickname for Keith?
The cockroach, because he's hard to kill.
Oh, he's going to win.
Oh my God! What a comeback! What a comeback!
Gee.
Incredible. Although, actually, is it that easy? No,
Is he going to win though?
Oh, because of Rook H5.
Rook H5 picks up that.
Wow, what a comeback! Why is Keith so low rated? I mean, he plays like a, he
He's a
should
genius.
He should be 3,000 on lichess. Maybe not 3,000, but he should be 2,800. Now that was a genius defense.
Oh, has the guy resigned? Yes.
Yeah. The guy resigned.
Amazing. Well done, Keith, on that one.
Yeah, well done, Keith. But the thing is, he says we're through gritted teeth. He'll come on later and he'll brag. He'll say,
"All right, I think we have to see My Life Sucks."
Oh, My Life Sucks. How's My Life Sucks getting on?
Let's see. My Life Sucks.
Who's My Life Sucks?
I don't know. I just saw the name. I hadn't seen
My
it.
Life Sucks. It sounds like a sort of counter I would say. Bishop C2.
Yeah.
Bishop C2, Natasha.
Okay.
Bishop C2.
Right. Oh.
But White's a piece up, so this doesn't look very good for My Life. It could be his next username could be My Life Sucks even more.
Oh no! Oh, My Life Sucks.
Bishop E6 check maybe. Bishop E6 or Knight E3. I mean, it's just an extra piece, isn't it? Yeah. And then King B8. Probably even D4 is a move. He's got Knight E7. Looks very passive. Might be okay.
He's trying for Bishop D3.
I would just give back a pawn. I'll just go Knight E3, Bishop D3, and Rook D1. Just activate the Rook. You can always develop the Bishop later by means of like B3, Bishop A3, or B3, Bishop D2, or even just Bishop D2, Rook C1. So I think Knight E3 is a good move here.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted to get really active, a good move would be Bishop F4. Also not bad, because if Bishop F5, then Bishop F5, White's just a piece up, and he's got the two bishops.
I've just noticed they're playing a slower time control, so maybe.
Maybe we should switch.
I'm gonna flip back.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Well, how are we? We're coming. By the way, Danny, you have the teams that come in the top 3 get promoted to the next division, and the teams in the bottom 3 get relegated, and the ones in the middle stay in the sort of 5th division. Okay, let's see Nasriz. Oh no, Nasriz isn't playing right this second. What about Wood Pusher? No. Nigel. Let's see Nigel.
The teams in the top, you've got to finish in the top 3, you're basically.
Top 3 out of the 10, and then you get promoted. Is this game at a different track? Yeah, Ocelot. I think he I think that was in a different tournament. So he's registered for this one but playing something else at the same time.
Do you think Keith is a lead chess professional, the first lead chess playing on lead chess professional?
He plays a lot. He plays
a lot, doesn't he? Yeah.
He really does. Yeah, because he was playing those marathons that were like 12-hour marathons. He did this like 12-hour marathon and then played another tournament in the evening afterwards.
He loves winning. He told me he loves winning. Just loves winning tournaments. I think it just gives him like a rush.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same. I think people, you love winning. You love the feeling of winning. But I think the problem is I've got like a Netflix addiction, so I don't have time to play all this chess with my Netflix addiction. So I get these emails all the time, playing this like ECF tour. I'm like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I stopped playing the online 4NCL for the same sort of reason, because it was eating into my like TV watching time.
Yeah. Are you playing again when it's back in person?
Oh, no, I'm playing the normal 4NCL, which I think is next week.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's limitations to online play, I should say, and you don't get the same kind of enjoyment or spiritual satisfaction from online chess than you do from all I say is you can play too much of it. I think it's just
It was nice to have it, wasn't it? When we couldn't go out at all, it was nice.
Well, you see, like this guy Nakamura. I mean, he's playing like 8-9 hours a day, online.
Yeah, I've watched some of his streams. I think I really like him.
Yeah, I think he's very entertaining and he's very instructive. But the thing is, that's probably what you got to do to be like that good. You got to be that obsessional that you're spending 8-9 hours a day on chess. That's why the top guys are the top guys, because they're obsessed about chess and they got a work ethic to match. Really, that's the main reason. And they got that stamina to do that.
It's tiring though. I think streaming, really tiring. And also, I don't think he takes many holidays either. He just kind of
Well,
so,
I think
like 7 days a week.
I think he said that there is like a burnout factor with streamers, so I don't think you can do it forever. Most likely for most people, Natasha, you're not going to be able to do it forever. But it's it's interesting that we've got this kind of streaming boom at the moment with chess players. B5 now, B5. I would fix the pawns on. That's fine as well. Fix the pawn on light squares, and then but there's a danger after B5 that white could get the king very quickly to D5. So black can match that. It can go king E7 to C6. It should be okay. Is white got a little bit more space here? Maybe king E4, king D7. I would try king E4.
Yeah.
I think this is better for white. Like, I don't think you need G3. I think well, anyway, king E4 to D5 quickly. And then go like F4. Or even king E4 and just go F4 directly is also possible. I think this is quite nice for white because the knight on E6 is actually... These endgames, people underestimate how bad the knight is against the bishop.
Mm.
You know, like how it looks like it's better for black because he's got...
Yeah, when it first came on, I thought it was just fine. But now you said it, it doesn't.
Just bishop back, something like bishop B2 probably, or something like that. And then you're coming in like, king D5... I remember I had an endgame like this at Coulsdon, but my opponent had a light square bishop. It was actually against, we were talking about poker. Oh no, he's blundered actually, knight G5. But yeah, white's, but even here, maybe knight takes H3, bishop D4.
Yeah.
Maybe white's still doing quite well. But then king D7. No, what's he doing? He's blundered the F6 pawn. This is terrible. Boo, king D7. Boo.
Booing Nigel. Oh, defending on H7.
No, not king D7.
The knight's a bit...
He went knight G5 with the idea of taking H3. He didn't take the pawn. I don't understand that at all. This is terrible, But yeah, I feel like I had this endgame against this guy, was it Andy or something? Alistair Hill.
Oh, I know him, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a poker player, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He's poker professional, more or less. And he was winning actually, but I kind of blitzed it out and I kind of like freaked him out by offering a draw just before the time control or something like that. And he didn't realize he was winning. But yeah, you can underestimate how bad the knight is because the bishop's far more active. And now maybe something like king E5.
Bishop G7, so the knight can't move at all.
That's also a pretty good move. But G5 now maybe G5, king E5.
Yes.
King E5, F4.
Ooh.
All right, this is still not that clear. Yeah, king E5, F4 now. F4 only move. Has to be played. F4, and if you take on G5 or take on G3. But then king F5. Yeah, take on G5, take on G3, king F5, and if G2, then bishop D4. He's taking on H4 now? It doesn't seem so clear. No, what is he doing? Take on H4.
Yeah.
What is that? That's the worst move I've ever seen, Natasha. Unbelievable. Sorry, I mean, I hope none of the people actually playing in this actually watch the stream. That's my hope.
Well, Nigel's the home director for ECF Chess.
Oh, is he? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I hope you're not watching this.
He will. He'll watch
it. Moves is the worst move I've ever seen. He'll probably block me now. He's a nice guy, actually. Yeah.
So who's this player? Simpo137. Let's see.
Okay. Look.
Bang, bang, bang drama.
Bang, bang, bang drama. Maybe F3 by white. F3 and then build a center. F3 E4. I would probably... you could go E4 as well directly. But I think F3, E4 looks like black's a little bit squeezed for space. I don't really like black's position. I don't think knight F1, you really need it. Knight E4 now. Knight E4. Knight E4 and then knight E4 is a good position move. And then go knight D6, F5. You can bring the bishop back. It's all about preventing E4. So I think white had the chance to go E4 immediately. But now F3, I don't think either player understands the position. But no, actually, maybe C5 is a good move, actually. Yeah, C5 is probably a good move. I don't understand any of these moves, actually. B6 now, or knight G4 is another option. G4, knight G4 you can take on C5, so maybe B6. C4, wow. That looks ugly.
Then...
Maybe that's okay. But bishop G... what do you play as white?
Move the bishop. Oh, you like that? Yeah, queen C1 and bishop H6 maybe.
Knight G4 now?
Knight G4 played, yeah.
Bishop F4.
Ooh.
Okay. That's also possible. Knight F6. Or knight... at some point you should go like knight F6, move the bishop, and then go E6. Like, you probably have to go bishop C8 because that way D5 isn't hanging, and then go E6, and then put the bishop back on D7 and target the A4 pawn. So bishop C8 is a good move here. And now you can take on A4, but then D5 might be hanging. So actually, I think I preferred knight D5. I think Black's lost control. He had a better position, but now knight D5 is maybe not that clear. But knight D5 you can take on D5, and then I don't.
Okay. Well, now I can come back.
Going for F5. Now. This is actually not so clear. Yeah, but you got an attack. Yeah, now something like queen G5 is a threat, so it's a really big threat. Probably have to go bishop F6, but it looks very precarious, you know. Bishop F6 might be forced, but then queen H6 it looks a bit scary, right? I don't see an immediate win, but
this does look scary.
This is why I preferred my bishop D7 plan and just go E6 just to consolidate the king side, and then A4 was always going to be weak anyway. But sorry, bishop C8. I was instead of queen D7. I was suggesting. I mean, without being rude to amateur players, I think a lot of them, they struggle with the patience element with chess.
Yeah.
You know, they're like rushing in too quickly. They see that the pawn on A4 is weak, and they go, right, go queen D7, take it, right?
Yeah.
Whereas maybe other players might think, hang on a minute, I can always snap that off later. It's always going to be
later. Yeah, make sure it's safe first.
Yeah, you know, you see like how Magnus plays. He's like a big cat. He's like circling his prey. It takes as much time as he needs to sort of.
Yeah. What do you think about the World Championship, Danny?
I think Carlsen will win comfortably. I'm very, very confident he's going to win that match, and I think he's going to win it by a considerable margin. I think it's going to be something like 8-1 or something like that.
Oh gosh, that's
no, it won't be that much because there's only 14 games. I mean, I think it was over 20. You know, they used to have these World Championship matches over like 24 games and stuff, crazy stuff like that. But I think now it's over 14 games. I think you're not going to draw. You're going to have every game is not going to be a draw like last time. That was stupid. Knight E7 is a move.
Knight E7, yes.
Threatening the bishop and also threatening queen H7, mate. I think Knight E7 is like a crush.
Just wins, doesn't it?
Game over, yeah. If he finds it, it's game over. It's going to win a piece. I think Carlsen will win something like 4-1 or 3-1. I think it's going to be about 8 or 9, 10 draws maybe. And it depends how they start as well, because Nepo will be prepped up. He'll be ready to go. I think he'll start quite confidently. I think he might even strike a blow early.
He's done it.
Yeah, this is game over. Yeah, this is it. This is as long as there's going to be some vague counterplay with queen D6, but now you can go knight F5. It's
too yeah, knight F5 is nice.
Knight F5 is probably going to be forced to make because after rook G8 you can take on G8. You have to give up the queen, like queen F5 or something.
Yeah, very good.
Designed. Nice game. And what do you think, Natasha, about that match?
I think Magnus, but I don't think it'll be completely one-sided. I think.
Yeah, but I think there's too many people sitting on the fence. Everybody says it's 60-40, 60-40.
Well, I think because the one against Caruana, it was like all draws, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but then the match playoff wasn't close.
I think it's a different type of match because I think with Carlsen and Caruana, they cancel each other out because they're both very solid players. Yeah. And they're kind of, they're kind of similar types, right?
Yeah.
But I think Nepo's a bit more loose. So he may well go for it a bit more, and then that might give C4 wins a piece. Queen E2 is a terrible blunder.
Oh,
he had to try bishop bishop back something like bishop a4. It's shocking. So Boris Spassky was wrong when he said.
I think we're jinxing all our players, Danny. We keep turning up.
They're probably watching and going, I'm so scared. Every time Gormally's watching my game, I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified.
I would be. I tell you, I'm glad I'm not playing.
He's saying
absolutely terrified.
My moves are the worst moves he's ever seen. I can't believe it. But yeah,
right.
I think we're talking about a Nepo match. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like it's a completely different type of opponent. The other thing I would say in Nepo's favour is he does have a very good score against Carlsen. And there's a reason for that. As I said before, there's a reason why people are rating their art. There's a reason why you've got a good score against somebody. Probably your style matches up well.
Yeah.
Something that Carlsen finds irritating about playing Nepo.
Can we take this bishop?
Yeah, it's like blunderfest. King G7's like crusher. King G7 is a simple win. You could even go rook c2 to c8 if you're being really, but King G7 is simple enough. And what the hell?
Can't do that.
What the hell? Boo! Well, now you have to go. No, rook g8 doesn't even work. Yeah, this is just. You can go King G7 to f7. No, this is game. You can take and go rook g8. This is. Yeah, I'm seeing some shocking blunders here. Now I'm like seeing why players are the ratings that they are. I mean, there's some. But then again, Nakamura probably looks at my games. When I play bits, says this is why Gormally is so weak. Another blunder by him. He's making another shocking blunder. I can't believe he just played that move. That's terrible. Terrible move. Terrible move, Gormally. Rook d2 with Aaron rook d7. Oh my God, Gormally, what are you doing? Like, this is now winning for black. This is shocking. So he's gone from a winning position to a lost position. Yeah. But again, why are people the rate and say, oh, there's always a reason, isn't there? They make mistakes. People are human. Yeah. That's a really good insight by me. People are human. Yeah. So you think it's a very close match, this Nepo-Carlsen match? Are you going to be doing commentary on the channel?
I don't know about on the channel. I'm doing a day at the London Chess Classic.
Right. I'm doing some commentary from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm looking forward to it, but. Yeah, I don't like all these fence setting. People say, "Oh, it's going to be very close." Yeah, I'm calling it now. I'm calling it a huge win for Carlsen. I'm calling it a crushing win. Rook h1 now winning for black. There's a white king's too far away. Just take the pawn. Why didn't he just take the pawn?
Oh, true.
King h3, rook a3. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, well, now it's a draw again because you've always got rook g3. This is just shocking. Sorry, I forget that they're lower ranked.
But now it's a win again.
Yeah, because now you can just take the pawn. Yeah. This is a win. Yeah, g3. Yeah, king h3. I feel I'm like the Gary Kasparov. Well, without the talent of because Gary he'd probably be sort of like saying, "What are these players doing? They're so bad at chess. I cannot watch this. This is terrible chess. It's so bad. I'm so shocked by this play." Yeah, so somehow you can bring the king out, like king f1, and then bring the king to e2. Like king f1's a good move. Yeah, and then king f2. It's a win, yeah.
Yeah.
King g3. If you go back now, just queen the pawn.
Queen it.
Yeah.
Well done, KH.
That's game. He's
well done.
Well done.
Nice game for him. So how are we doing actually overall? We're in third, so we're still in the promotion zone.
Right.
Okay, I was going to try and get Nasriz. Let's get Nasriz. Here we go.
Who's Nasriz again?
He is Nazir Shah, I think.
Oh, okay. Don't know. No.
Who plays kind of, I think, either in Wales or around near there.
Oh, right. Yeah, this looks good for black, Natasha, because you take on e5 and take on f1 and take on e5. Well, then you have queen b7. It's not so clear. Like queen b2, I can move the knight to d4 or take on a2. White's got a pawn for the exchange, very good knight on d4. So take on e5. Otherwise, a1's hanging. I'd rather get rid of the dark square bishop because you leave that light square bishop on h3. Looks, yeah, he's played the right move, I think. Now just take back. Don't get cocky. And yeah, I think he's done the right thing. Now knight d4 at some point will be played. Yeah, I think queen b2. You should have at least grabbed the a2 pawn. You know, queen b2 was a better try. Now White's got 2 pawns for the exchange. He's actually at least, I think he's at least equal. Probably actually about equal. Take on b3. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe rook a2 as a move, or
yeah, rook a2 looks nice, doesn't it?
I don't like g5. I feel like that's too weakening. I feel like I don't like weakening my king that way. But maybe it's okay. Queen g5. Yeah, maybe I'm too much of a wuss. I've seen too many like Keith Arkle games. Like, you know, actually he loves g5. You know, he loves g5. It's like his favorite chess move. Maybe h4. H4 is very, but h4 you have knight f3 actually. It's very unclear. Maybe it's good for White. Maybe and then you can throw rook a1 check, but then king. Yeah, I'm not sure.
King g2, you'd need to, wouldn't you?
I think you should. Well, okay, so h4 you have to calculate. Yeah, he's tried it. Yeah, which I think is probably okay, but queen f6 is also possible. So if you throw in the check, but now knight h4, the danger. This is a danger when you play moves like g5. You do weaken your king side a lot, and I feel like this is going to come back to haunt Black unless he can get like a killer blow in here. But I don't really see it. Oh, he's got queen d1 maybe.
Oh yes,
that's nasty.
Threatening queen h1, mate.
Maybe you have to go king h3 only move. You could try king h3. Oh, yeah. King h2 is another move, but I don't see any other move really. You don't really want to push the pawn. Yeah, this is worked out. I think it's more luck than judgment, but I think this has worked. Queen f1 now maybe. But queen f1 you still have queen g2, so it's not so clear. He could go for the end game, but then White's got 3 pawns for you.
3 pawns, yeah, no, the unking looks good for White.
The queen f1, now queen g2 probably. I would play.
Yeah.
Because if you move the queen, I still have queen f3, and I think queen g2, king. Yeah, he was considering king g4 as well. Queen g2 feels sensible. But now what's a good follow-up? Maybe Black doesn't have a good follow-up here. You know, I don't see anything that special for him.
Yeah, I think it's good for White.
Now queen f3, like hitting f7 is a good move. And yeah, this is looking bad for Nasriz, unfortunately. He's playing Ronaldo. So Ronaldo is not only a top footballer, he's also...
he's a chess player too. Multi-talented Ronaldo. I suppose we could defend... yeah.
Have you ever met anyone who's like really good at like well, I'm sure you have, but you're really, really good at 2 different things. Like say, you know, like Michael Adams is like a very good chess player, you know, Matthew Sadler or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're that good at chess, and they're also that good at, say, I don't know,
completely different. But this,
I know, like Michael Jordan was probably the best basketball player in history. Obviously, very famous guy, right?
Yeah. What else did he do? Oh, didn't he get into some other game after half? I watched that documentary on him. It was really fascinating.
You have to be careful with White. Knight f5 allows queen h1, mate. Ooh. So it's still.
You never know.
Yeah, he people found it strange because he got into baseball.
Baseball, that was it. Yeah,
he became like a minor league baseball player, but they found it strange. But I guess if you got a passion for something, but he was obviously good at baseball, that he could still play in a league. He wasn't like nearly as good as he was at basketball. So it's highly unusual to be queen. No, queen d4 is not possible because of rook d4. Like b4 is a good move. Yeah, it's really unpleasant position for black. I mean, none of his pieces are coordinating very well. So white could just improve. Some sequence like queen c4 to c5 would be useful. Now I would take. He doesn't have to take though. Queen c4 is also possible. He's taken maybe knight f5, or knight f3 is a good move. Bring the knight into g5 or e5 and take on f7.
Taimanov, good pianist, and Usain Bolt wanted to play football.
That's right. Yeah, Taimanov was a concert pianist. Usain Bolt, yeah, that's right. But he was fast. But yeah, maybe he wasn't. He's a Manchester United fan. Yeah, I think there are a few people who can do like Steph Curry's a good basketball player. He's very good at golf. Not like professional level, but close to it.
But do you know Peter Lee? He's like British champion level. He won the British Championship at chess and also at bridge.
Lee Bullock.
Say again.
Lee Bullock.
Oh, Lee. No, Peter Lee. Peter Lee. Do you know him?
Oh, I thought you said Lee Bullock.
But he's like I don't know, in his late 70s, and he's still working as well. It's like crazy.
What do you mean still working? Still working as what?
Well, he set up his own consultancy and consults to like these tobacco companies and stuff.
Ah, right. So
he says his secret is he doesn't use any of the products for the companies he's working for.
Ah, so he's one of these workhorse fanatics.
Yeah. Very talented at lots of things.
It's not really a name I'm familiar with in chess. And what was he? Else was he good at other than chess?
Chess and bridge.
Ah,
British Championship level at both of them, and John Mestel as well. Yeah.
So it's possible, but it's
possible.
Although you would say that bridge isn't a very difficult game, It's like, some people are good at poker.
Yeah.
And chess.
Oh yeah, like thingy, Grishuk, isn't he? Poker.
Yeah, he's not like top level. He's not like Phil Hellmuth or Dora Brunson level, is he? He's good, There's been like Joe Gallagher was a good poker player as well. Like.
Oh yeah.
But again, are they top class? Probably not. Back in the day, Stuart Rubin was very good at poker.
Oh yeah.
He wrote some books.
Maybe not so good at chess.
No, exactly. But he used to say that back in the day, like the players, the level wasn't very good. It wasn't anything like as good as chess. Like say in the 1950s or 1960s, the level at chess was already pretty high.
Yeah.
Whereas at poker, that wasn't necessarily the case. Maybe there were like 4 or 5 players who were good, and then it was a big drop off. Like people like what's his name, Dora Brunson. There was a guy called Sailor Roberts, and there was that guy who was a bit of a cowboy, wasn't he? What was his name? Can't remember anyway. But
Simon Anderson used to play professional poker.
Yeah, he used to play He used to do one of these setups where he'd play like 10 tables at a time. But I think he got like bored of it because you're sitting there like chess can get boring after a while. You're playing it like all the time. Poker, you imagine how boring that is because there's not the same variety. You're sitting there and you're getting like.
It's all about just being disciplined, isn't it?
Yeah, and the difference between chess and poker, Natasha, is that I feel like with poker you need a lot more patience. Like with chess, you can kind of force the issue a little bit, whereas with poker, you kind of. I feel like this is good for white, isn't it? Because hang on, no, I'm
this would push it. You might. Do you know Mike Harris?
Mike Harris? No, not really.
Michael Harris.
Mike.
I used to know him as a junior player. Like what he was in the like under 18 British champion. He won it, I think, the under 18.
Oh, right, okay.
Way back.
And now he's just a wood pusher.
And now he's
got a high rating actually. He's 25.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's very good.
Maybe that actually explains it. Yeah, so he's a good. So hang on. So he doesn't play over the board then? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Yeah, kind of.
The name I'm not familiar with, but to be 25-10.
Yeah. No, I mean over the board. Like I knew him when I was a junior player all those years ago.
To be 25-10 on lichess is a pretty high rating, you know, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's obviously a good player. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. And it looks like he's playing a good game here. It looks like he's in control, like bishop d5. Bishop c4 last move was also possible in the rook on f1. Yeah, going back to what I was saying about poker, I think the difference between poker and chess is poker, you could sit there and you could play perfect cards for 3 months.
Yeah.
And still lose.
Yeah.
Whereas with chess, if you play perfect chess for 3 months, you're not going to lose like every time, you know. So poker is a different type of game, really. It's just
I got this friend that plays. He was playing professional poker online, and then he got onto that show. You know, like the late night poker.
Oh yeah.
He got onto that or equivalent of that. And
I used to love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love watching that. But he used to fold every single hand because that was the right thing to do. But anyway, so he played on this thing and it was just folding all the time.
Bishop G6 and Queen H6. Is that a try?
Ooh, yes.
Maybe it wasn't working. There was a King G8, but I was wondering if you could somehow create some play that way.
Yeah,
there's something to look out for. Sorry, yeah, go back.
Yeah, and anyway, so this guy, and so he was folding every hand. So by the end, the commentator was like, nothing against Piers. Well, my friend was called Piers. Nothing against Piers, but I hope the other guy wins because like Piers's play was so boring.
Piers, yeah. I remember there was a Piers online. Was
you remember Piers? Yeah. He's
Piers Brosnan.
Oh no, that's James Bond, isn't it?
No, I vaguely remember there was a Piers on Maker. Yeah, Black's in control. It's a good game by Black. Like, just go a4. And a4, bishop a4 is being tricky.
Oh yeah, you can't do it. Tactics.
Maybe you have to, but now rook c5. No, rook c5 take on f3, and then probably go rook b8. But I would try rook c5 maybe because I think everything else is pretty helpless anyway.
Oh yeah, rook c5.
But take on f3 and then go rook b8 should be good for Black. Yeah, he's playing it. Yeah, it's bishop d3 though. Bishop d3 actually. Yeah, Black's misplayed this, but it's still winning. You go b4, b3 probably is winning. Get the portrait b2. Oh, he's gone a4, but now rook b5 maybe. A4 rook b5. Yeah, it's not so easy. Yeah, now bishop c4. Yeah, I don't like the way Black's played this. Yeah. Boo. What? No, bishop c4, but okay, it's still okay. Bishop a2. No. I don't really like. It's still got some practical chances. I don't really like bishop b2 because I feel like that takes away from the opportunity to. At some point, you should go rook d2 maybe. You could try rook d2 and bishop d4, but then you lose the a3 pawn. Yeah,
just offered a draw.
Probably Black has to be very patient here.
And Black's declined a draw. Oh, this looks nice. Rook 8, rook to a1 is over. Even then, you just move the bishop.
Just move the bishop. I don't see how you're making progress. These kind of opposite color bishop endings can be infuriating. Now bishops. Yeah, he's got a bishop d4 idea maybe. Yeah, it's quite active. King e2. Also h3 might be hanging. Maybe king e2 could. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Maybe rook a6, just wait. Or rook a8. Also possible. But a2 now. A2, and if rook d4, then rook g1 check. Now a2, yeah, rook a5.
Clever. Yeah. Oh,
it's still rook g1. Yeah. A2 is winning. Yeah, a2, rook a5, rook g1. Yeah, I think Black will win anyway. It's a practical win. You know, he's probably going to get this.
Okay, bishop f2 and then a2. Yeah.
Yeah, but a2, rook a5.
Oh, rook a5.
Still not that clear, but maybe rook a5. No, he's.
Oh, he's resigned. Okay. Oh no, he ran out of time.
Rook a5 maybe had king g7, but yeah, it wasn't king g7 with the idea of h5, but then still go king g5. It's not mate, right? Yeah, it was a bit of a mess up there by Black, but he still got it done. So well done.
Well done.
Mike Harris.
Pusher. Okay. Right. Who should we see now? Ocelot. No, Ocelot's not playing right now. Crow Chess. No. Fake News. No. Let's go back to Keith.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Keith. That's what we're here for. We love.
We're here to see Keith.
Has he actually lost the game yet? Is he just? He's just on fire, isn't he?
He's always on fire. Yeah, and he's got his structure. Minority attack. He's starting, as he likes to do.
I feel like Black should go h5, h4 quickly here.
Yeah.
Probably play h5. Yeah, I don't really think this is a great situation. Go h5 quickly. h5, h4, it kind of shuts White down a little bit. Maybe good chances for Black, actually. I think I'd prefer to be Black here.
Would you?
Yeah, I don't think White has anything here. And I think h5, h4 is... I don't think you need to move the bishop. Now, maybe, unless... I suppose he's threatening bishop f3, but it should be easy for White to defend against that somehow, but maybe not. Bishop f3, you can always meet with g3. I think he'll go b5 here. I know Keith very well. I think he'll go like b5 and just ignore the attack. He will show very scant respect for the attack. Bishop f3. Bishop f3, you have to go g3. Maybe then there's a rook e3. Rook e3 might be a move here. If you take, take, and you can't go queen f2 because c1's hanging. No, rook e3 was good. Maybe rook e3 had h4, but I don't know.
Okay.
Still rook e3 is an option. No, he's not seen it. Maybe they're getting tired, these guys. This is shocking. It's still looking quite reasonable for Black. Like queen g4 is a move. Queen g4, yeah, queen g4, queen f5. I still prefer to be Black. I think the White king is looking a bit shaky over the board. It looks a bit impractical for White. Queen f5, yeah, he'll probably try. Yeah, this looks unpleasant for White, Maybe b5 he'll try. He'll try b5.
Keith will want to swap queens and go into the rook and pawn ending.
How does he swap? You just ignore
How does he swap? Because he normally chases the Black queen around the board.
You can't chase it very well. If you go queen c2, I'll just go queen g5. I know you mean he'd love the endgame. If you take the queens off the board, White's probably look better. But with the queens on,
I
feel like, if you go b5 here, there might even be a rookie.
Hello, Peter Dragon.
There might be even a take on g3, and then a rook e3 and a rook g3 might be in the air. So you might have to go up the queen. But that might be
looking dangerous then. Oh, he's gone b5.
Take on g3 and then go like a rook e3 move. And get the queens off that way, but you win the queen for like the rooks or something. So
you're thinking a sacrifice here. So takes.
It might not work though because there's a king h1. Yeah, rook takes e3 is possible. Yeah, because if you take rook takes g3, king h1, you've got queen e4 check.
He's done it.
Yeah, if you take rook g3. If you go king h1, queen e4, you have to be very careful here. Actually, queen e4, king h1. Sorry, king h1, queen e4. You still got queen g2, so it's not over. But then rook h3 wins. King g1, queen e3. So you have to go queen g2 directly, I think.
Here?
Yeah, king h1's losing to queen e4 check.
Oh.
So you have to go queen g2, and then I can take on g2, and he's
gosh.
Queen g5 is also possible. Okay, didn't play that. That's fine. This should be like a risk-free push for Black. Do you know what I mean? Because his queen's very active.
Yeah, more pawns and.
Keith is such a Houdini artist; you can never tell.
That's true.
He'd probably find some way to win this, And I'm like, I told you, Gormally. You doubted me. You'll never doubt me again. You know what a computer would just do? It would just go like queen e4, king f2, and then it would probably play some move like queen h4 check or something, I don't know, or f5. I would throw in some checks here. I'd probably go queen e4 check. That's also not bad. Yeah, that's a good move actually, because if you take on d5, then queen e4. So now e3 is hanging. Queen e4, queen e2 check. So you take with check.
Oh yes, check.
He's got king h1. He'll find king h1. Only move. Now you could go queen f1 to f2, but you still go back to h. So probably actually somehow it's some incredible draw. It's another save. The cockroach strikes again. Because Look, everybody else will get wiped out by the nuclear strike, Natasha, and it'll just be Keith left.
Keith will go on forever.
Keith left playing on lichess.
Yeah, playing chess in a rook and pawn ending.
Yeah, he's taken it.
Well done, Keith.
Yeah, so it was a good save by in the end. It was a good save, but I think earlier Black had a chance to play rook e3 maybe earlier, unless there was an h4 I was missing. Maybe it was an h4. I don't know. It looked shaky for white.
All right, we're still in third, so we're still in a promotion position. I'm gonna just go for some.
Hello, Peter Dragon.
Random. What about Simpo 137? Did we see Simpo? Let's see Simpo.
I've just got a message on Twitter. I have some questions. Why do you bet on golf? Do you have a betting strategy? That's far too advanced for me, I'm afraid. I'm going to ignore that question and pretend that doesn't exist. I certainly do not have a betting strategy. My betting strategy is to bet on whatever dream I have about some guy winning. You know, that is my betting strategy.
Yeah.
Rook back to b8. This is looking good for Black, actually. You can just improve. You can just go h6. You're a pawn up. Nice extra pawn. Very good pawn structure. Yeah, I don't like this for white. Maybe you try queen a7, try and get active, but problem is you can never go rook b1 because that square's covered.
Yeah.
So at some point, Black will go h6 and probably re-invade with rook b2 and king's very h6, throw in h6.
Yeah, always a good idea so you don't get mated.
Yeah, or even h5 if you want to be more aggressive. I mean, you know, everybody loves that playing h5. Now.
H5's all the rage.
H5 is fine, but this is also fine. Now rook b2 is coming. Rook b2, re-invade. I don't know what else you can play. I guess rook b2 he has bishop d3, right? So it's not 100% clear. I mean, something else you could do. You could go bishop g6 and king h7, which maybe Karpov would do. Just improve the king, and then do something.
What about knight e4? Is that something you want to do?
Yeah. Knight e4 is enough. Yeah, that's what he played. Actually, it's probably a better move because I wanted to go knight d3, but then c3 is hanging. So I think you've come up with a much better move. You're very quiet. You don't say, I do all the talking.
Yeah.
And you're coming up with a better moves.
You know the stuff, Danny.
So probably, White has to admit that he's worse now. And take on e4. Yeah, as Black, I would have gone bishop g6. Mainly because I like to keep pieces on. I'm like the anti-Keith. I don't like swapping pieces. I like keeping as many pieces on the board as possible because I feel like I can always out-calculate people.
This must be a battle of wills when you play Keith. You want the pieces on, he wants the pieces off.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah, exactly. And it's probably comes down to blunders. I was looking at that move actually, 97, but rook b2. Oh, no, there's a queen a8 checks. Yeah, it's actually, that's why I said tuck king away on h7 first. The rook d8, you have knight e5.
Hitting f7. Yeah, that's.
So this is slightly, rook c8 might be a good move because then if knight e5, you have rook c7.
Oh, yeah.
And then you still, he's got to find rook c8. Will he find it? Rook c8 is a good move, I think. He found it. Wow. Knight e5, rook c7. Still good for Black. Still not loving police. Forgot about Dre. Yeah, knight e5, rook c7. Yeah, I don't see a good. Maybe then queen a8 to e8, but you can always, she maybe. Yeah, try it. Yeah. So try knight e5. Why is he not playing knight e5? What's he waiting for? Okay. So if rook c7, you have a queen b8. Right. But this move's kind of a party pooper move, right?
Yeah, he's just going for swapping.
But you can take on e4. Or Or this, yeah, it's also possible. But now c3's hanging.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different. Oh no, you still have like a perpetual check. Oh no, hang on, no, take on c7. No, take on c7 and rook a8. You had like perpetual.
Yeah.
No, in fact, you won the rook because you had knight f8 and then knight e6. So queen c7 was already winning. So black blundered.
Yes. Gosh. I reckon in just about every game,
there's a blunder.
There's blunders and.
Oh, of course, especially at blitz.
Yeah.
It's a blunder fest. Yeah, I mean, even the top players in the world, you look at their games sometimes, and if they get positions they don't feel comfortable in, I was watching that. What's it called? Chess 960, or like. This
yeah. I quite like Chess 960.
I don't. I think it's ugly and. King f7.
It takes a lot, doesn't it? Each time you play a game, you kind of feel a bit disorientated, don't you?
Yeah, I feel it looks a bit ugly. I feel it looks a bit. But I can understand why they do it because there's so much theory in chess.
I like it to just not have to learn the openings.
Yeah, but what I noticed, because Kasparov was playing one of these tournaments in St. Louis, and what I noticed is as soon as they got a lot of these positions where they didn't understand, it was murky. There were just huge amount of mistakes. It's just from like some of the best players in the world.
Yeah,
they're making like terrible errors. So it just goes to show to me that if people don't understand the position, it's all about whether you know the position or not. If you don't know the position, you're going to make a mistake. You can't just guess in chess. You have to have some understanding of what's going on in the position. Knight f2. Yeah, this is winning for black now. No, I would have gone rook c2. I would have taken the rook c2 track. He should eliminate the d3 pawn at some point. But he's not doing rook c1 now.
Knight c3.
Yeah, rook c1. Yeah, queen, now. Yeah, it's winning. He's allowed to check, but it's only one check. Rook c4. It's going to be made very soon, I think. There's a queen e6 mate at the end. No, he didn't. He's still winning.
Yeah.
Just take the. Yeah, it's kind of game over, right?
All right, well done, Simpo. Okay, are we still in third? We're still in third, still in the promotion zone.
When you say we, the English chess players.
English chess players.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I'll play in future just so I can.
Yeah. Have a go. And,
I might play in future just so I can outscore Keith. So rather than you come in, you go, you're doing it to help the team. You say, no, I'm actually just doing it to outscore Keith. That's how embittered I am.
My chess 50. Yeah, prove a point.
So what about here is why? What do you think about this position, Tasha? Who would you prefer to be?
Solid white's position.
I'd much prefer white here. I think white's got a really nice position. I think he's got lots of things he can do, like g4, g5. Also, knight d2 to e4 is sometimes possible. I would start with g4 and just create maybe some threat of g5. Also, knight e5 is another option. Knight e5 you can take on e5 with a bishop. You should take with a bishop. Yeah, it's not so clear. I think maybe take with a pawn. You should take with a pawn. That's what he's done. Queen e7, you can take on d8. And then if you take with a rook, b7's hanging. So probably take on d8.
He's done it.
Yeah, he's gone knight 6. Yeah, I think that's maybe somebody like queen a4 is better for white. Yeah, I feel like this is much better for white actually. Like queen a4 or rook d1.
Yeah, rook d1 looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, now this is really horrible for black. Yeah, like queen a4. And then if you defend the pawn, I've got like queen d4. I take control over the d file. Simple positions, when you got an advantage, actually a simple position, it can actually be even better than you think, So even queen b4 is good here.
Oh, just swapping queens.
Rook d6 is another option. There's h4 is another move, maybe intending bishop g5. I mean, white's got so many options. Chess is all about options. I always feel like the more options you have, the better, right?
Well, that knight on d8 doesn't have very many options.
Rook d6 intending queen d1. But yeah, this is also not bad. Queen a4, that was my first instinct. The only thing is he spent maybe 15, 20 seconds playing a move. I think you could just, like Magnus Carlsen would just make a move instantly there. You said, like, any move is going to be much better for white. I don't need to spend 20 seconds playing queen a4. Like, now go rook d6 instantly. Magnus will just go rook d6 instantly.
My chess knows we're watching.
Sorry?
My chess knows that we're watching.
Oh, is he on the? Are you allowed to watch the stream?
Not really, but I don't think it matters too much because there's a few seconds delay. He's not on this stream, but he was on the stream a bit earlier today, and I said we'd be streaming this evening.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'm giving him the moves then. Yeah, maybe we're cheating.
Nah.
There's like a queen e7, bishop g5 idea, you know, or even bishop g5 here wins because after queen g5 you have queen d6 picking up the rook on b8. Bishop g5 is a crusher.
Oh, nice.
But you have to go f6.
So this was bishop g. Sorry, that was bishop g5, and then if the queen takes,
then queen d6 and then pick up on b8 is hanging. Yeah, you had to go f6, but it's obviously weakening the black king. But then you could have taken twice on f6. So bishop g5, f6, you take twice on f6. You still have this queen d6 tactic. So now rook d7 is technically winning position for white. Rook c7. This is horrible for black. Maybe he's listening to the stream and he's got his guilt complex. He's like, no, I cannot play rook c7. It's a move I wanted to play. Gormally said it. I must look for a move. Every time Gormally says a move, my guilt complex kicks in and I cannot play it. I am too moral a person to play it. Maybe b4 is coming now. b4 is coming.
Oh, yeah.
h6 from black. h6, bishop h4, bishop b1. Yeah, or this. h6 now. So if bishop h4, you go g5.
Oh, and you could take now on...
Now you can take on a6. Yeah, I don't like this defense. Yeah, take on b4, goes c4, or even take on b4 twice. Yeah, it's also good. because with rook b4, you have rook
a8.
Rook a8, rook d4, bishop c6 check. Yeah, so this is bad. This is bad. Yeah.
Game over. Well, even now, bishop. Oh, yeah, okay.
He's gone for the. That's interesting. I'm slightly surprised he's gone for the bishop and pawn. This is the slight danger. You might. I think you have to bring the bishop back. Oh, okay. But king b6 now. I feel like he's messing this one up a little bit. Bishop d3. What's this king and pawn? I guess.
Yeah, you got to get the king out. F4 and
Bishop b5 though. Can you actually get? Oh, I guess you get the king. You get the king in somehow on the king's side, but I'd try bishop b5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's too slow. It would have been very interesting to see what would have happened after bishop b5. Whether white, I guess white would have got his king. Yeah, I guess white was getting his king up, so I guess that probably wasn't defending anyway. Yeah, it's probably winning anyway. But this is a bit of a slow win now.
Yeah.
I don't like h4 though. I think like you could just gone. Oh, he's got g5. Oh, sorry, I missed g5. Yeah, this is winning now. Yeah. Yeah, this is a simple win. You know, you could just bring the king to
king to e5 and
he's
f6 and
game over here now. Can resign. Yeah, I think he had to try king c5 to d6 earlier, but
we'll assume he wins that one.
That's going to be a win. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, still in third, so very good. Let's check back in on Keith.
Yeah,
he's playing the same person. That
this is like his bitch. So queen takes e2. Looks quite promising for Keith, this position. Maybe some move like I don't like rook a7. Ooh, no. Didn't like rook a7. I didn't really understand it. I thought you should be attacking on the king's side, but no, maybe it's okay. Knight a6. So rook b1 now, I guess. Rook b1 would be a natural move. But maybe rook b1, he wants to take on b4 and go c5. That would be a good sequence. So take on b4 and go c5. Yeah, create some kind of counterplay. Nah, I don't like this. It's too passive. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Yeah, this is a slow way of playing. Like rook a3. I don't know. It kind of felt like maybe c5 was an interesting try, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe it was just bad. So rook b3, I could take and go rook a3.
Take it rook a3 now, yeah.
But then rook b1 or knight b1. Maybe knight b1 he'll play. Knight b1 he'll play, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because knight b1, rook a1. So rook b1. Is there a c6 move here? c6, take everything off and then play a b5 at the end.
Ooh, yes.
Well, you do have a knight c5. I can take on c6. Yeah, that's also possible. Maybe black could try queen h6 here.
g5.
He's got his favourite chess move in. I'd be happy now. I'd be very happy about it now. Although, hang on, where's that rook going? Oh dear.
Oh.
That could be quite nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like he's misplayed this now. I feel like he should have gone for.
It's got no squares.
This is looking smelly now. Yeah, you got to give out the exchange. Is this going to be another Houdini defense?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be another draw.
It's probably the greatest defensive player of all time.
Yeah, I think at least. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, when you get as many bad positions as he does, you have to be a good defensive player. B5 is a good move. B5. No. I think White's doing it wrong. I'm praying for FM Patzer life here. Patzer. Yeah. I mean, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not really. Obviously, I'm cheering for Keith, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, this is really unpleasant for black. Yeah, C7 is weak. If knight b8, then queen c7. Yeah, this is almost. Well, queen b8 he would try. He'll try queen b8. Because queen b8, if you take on a6, I take queen c7, queen b4. Yeah, also not bad. Similar idea, but maybe it was better to try and take the b4 pawn.
Takes queen c6.
That's a good sequence, yeah. That's a crushing sequence. Because if you go queen c8, I go b5. A bishop b7, then queen c7. And I've kind of crushed your queen and your bishop counterplay. But he hasn't found that. The cockroach stays alive. No, this is good for white. Obviously. Knight b8, rook a7. He's gone queen c8. It's probably the only move, yeah. But white should... He takes a lot of time, though, over this. I don't understand. Yeah, why didn't he go for your... I think we're better than these players, aren't we?
Yeah, I think for sure.
Okay, so knight b8, now b5. You got knights. Yeah, he's kind of he's staying in this just about. Rook c1 is a possibility.
There's also only 3.5 minutes of the arena left.
Ah, right.
So he only has to. He can't just wait. I don't think he would, Keith. I don't think he would just wait, but he can't just wait. So
basically, if this game, I don't like that rule. I feel like if you started a game, you have to finish. Yeah. I feel this is against chess. This is against chess to play like this. You cannot play chess like this. Natasha. This is wrong. This is completely wrong against chess. When the game is started, it must finish. It must finish the game. These are they're turning us into performing giraffes or hippos. You know, this is completely wrong. Completely wrong. So where is the counterplay? If queen g4, he takes on b7, right?
Yep. And
there's still play like queen e4. Maybe there's a perpetual check. Yeah, you should take. I think you should try take. You should try take and try and escape with the.
Take on d5 maybe.
It's probably not going to be enough.
No.
But yeah, I tried taking on g4 here.
Yeah.
He has, and then queen b7, queen e4. Yeah. And it's actually not that clear. White's made a real mess out of this. He should have gone for what you suggested earlier. He hasn't done that. Keith is inspired. He probably knows I'm commentating.
Yeah. I think he does. Yeah.
He's just showing off.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a brave move. Rook takes c7. That's incredible. Maybe a good move actually. Yeah. So king f1 now. Try and run with the king to the.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. He's got the bishop that can go back and block sometimes.
But how do you block? You have to. I think you have to try and run to the queen side because he's got queen h6. He's not going to take another draw, is he?
He's going to take another draw. He is.
What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy? He's a bloody rook up.
Well done, Keith.
Go some balls. I mean, I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. Some of the escapes Keith's had, you know, like.
Keith always survives.
I'm disgusted.
Has he? I don't think he's lost any tonight. He's lost absolutely none. He's played 18 games, and he's won a great performance.
Oh, 26. Wow, this is incredible.
26. Keith, fantastic. Oh, and wait a minute. How's he doing in the whole tournament?
He must be leading it. He must be leading it.
No, he's fourth. He's fourth in the whole
okay. So yes, I know that guy. I know that guy who's leading. Is
do you?
Papanyu from Greece. He's quite a strong player. He's been over 2,600 before. He's been around for many years. He's similar age to me, actually.
Okay.
Not as good, obviously. Not as good, but he's.
Should we see if he's playing? Let's see him just at the end. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, obviously he is as good because he's been over 2,600. But you know, knight c4. Yeah. This guy's solid. This Papanyu is solid. I remember him from the Istanbul Olympiad in 2000. He was playing for Greece back then.
Okay.
And he was a fairly good player back then as well. B6 might be a good move by Black. Just consolidate. A little bit passive.
So they've done a draw just to
right.
Because the arena is about to end. All right, great. So how have we done? There's 20 seconds left. It looks like we're going to finish third in the arena, which gets us promoted. So fantastic result. And our top players, so Keith on 41. And we have GRL on 29 and My Chess on a streak on 22 and Knight of Spring on 21. Also Frianator. Oh, I don't think we saw Henny Penny yet. Henny Penny's not playing right now.
Henny Penny? Who's Henny Penny?
Henny Penny plays often in this event, and he's had some really good wins against 2400s where the position wasn't looking great, but then he's kind of fought right to the end of the game and managed to win. Tony Nicoli.
I've heard of the name. Is that guy who does coaching down in London, I think?
I think so, yeah.
I've heard the name.
And Drac Pete was in the chat just now. Yeah.
He's the Barnet, Tony Nicoli, right?
Okay, yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, great. Right, everyone. So that is the end of the arena. We have finished in third place. So that is promoted into League 4B next time. So well done, everybody who played for the English team. Thank you very much, Danny. And thanks, everybody in the chat. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.